Man, all I gotta say is MCU, they don't take L's, man. They don't take L's. Imagine, it'll be so weird in the future, right? The day that MCU, if they do, but the day that MCU takes like a proper L, it'll be so weird. They just don't take L's. I mean, do you count Inhumans, the TV show, as an L? I mean, I guess so, but I guess not. Anyway, yeah. MCU is winning right now. Hey everyone, how you doing today? Welcome back to my channel. Now today we're going to be doing a review, I almost said reaction, but a review for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Okay, so what I'm going to do a spoiler section and a non-spoiler section. So yeah, so that's pretty much what's going to happen. Same with WandaVision, because man, MCU, you can't talk about a lot of MCU without spoilers, let's be real. This show is basically part of the Captain America saga, right? And what has happened is straight after Endgame, Falcon was given the shield from Captain America, but the shield feels like a very big weight on him, so he's not sure whether he should wear it. He's not sure if he should be Captain America, this and that, so he decides to give the shield up. And his story basically goes through trying to understand if he should be Captain America. But on the other side, there's the Winter Soldier, and the Winter Soldier, his ordeal is that he's still trying to recuperate from being the Winter Soldier. So he's trying to go through, basically atone for his sins, essentially, and he's going through his journey of doing that. But but in the midst of these problems that they both have, there is this group called the Flag Smashers who are against the what do they call it again? They're called the CRC, but basically there's this group called the Flag Smashers who were a bunch of people and refugees basically banding together during the blip. So basically in those 5 years that Thanos snapped people out, half the planet was gone, so people were basically coming together in terms of that. The world was a bit more united. But now that people are back and they're saying, all right, go back to your country, get out of our country right now, get out of your places, you don't have this family anymore that they've had for 5 years. The Flag Smashers aren't happy about it, and they want to rebel against that. So the Winter Soldier and Falcon are trying to team up in order to stop the Flag Smashers from doing some bad stuff. So first things first, I gotta say, man, Falcon and the Winter Soldier are some of the best of the MCU, man. Like I said, it's about WandaVision, but now that I think about it, I take it back. It's some of the best, yeah, but I don't think it's as top tier as I thought it would be. Like, really and truly, I think maybe an 8.5 was a bit high. I would say it's an 8 because it was great, but I don't know about 8.5. This right here is a solid, like, I'm not going to say the review score right now, but it's top tier. It's definitely top tier. And I've come to the conclusion that the Captain America saga, I think, is the best saga in the whole of the MCU. Like, I still think Winter Soldier is probably the best film. And also, just the whole of the trilogy of Captain America is the best trilogy, especially to me, especially Winter Soldier and Civil War. Even though First Avengers, very good, by the way. Very, very good. But I do rate Winter Soldier and Civil War a lot higher because what they do is that they deal with all the stuff that the Avengers is going through, and I guess Captain America is going through, but they try and bring it back to Earth. You know what I mean? Like, they try and ground it and put it in this realistic setting. So with Winter Soldier, you had how SHIELD, can they be trusted, can they not be trusted, how does this affect our politics, how is this affecting the world around us? And basically what this thing does, what Falcon and Winter Soldier does is pretty much that, but in terms of Captain America rather than SHIELD. How does Captain America affect people? How is it like losing a symbol like Captain America? How is it like how the times have changed because people got blipped out and now they're blipped back in? How is the world going to change because of it? Like, I love the fact that they're tackling the blip so well in the MCU right now. Like, they did it a bit in Far From Home, but they only touched on it. They touched on, like, all right, so people are back and they're older, it looks very weird. This one, they tackled how the whole world is like, whoa, people are back and we already had a world that worked. How is this changing? How has this changed? Like, WandaVision was more about Wanda dealing with grief of Vision, fine. But this one was more about, damn, how do we change basically the world of the MCU? How did it get affected because of Thanos? And from there, I'm already invested in the story. I'm thinking, wow, this is some really good storytelling. Like, they're really addressing the things that I thought maybe might go over people's heads. I thought they would just be like, oh, people are back, life goes on. But no, they address it. And this is what I like about the Captain America saga. Same with Civil War. They were like, wait a minute, these Avengers, right? they're blowing up buildings, even though they're saving people. Yeah, people are still dying, getting buildings dropped in them. Robots will be throwing away. Like, these guys would destroy a city and be like, whew, job's done, and they walk away and people are dead. Like, you know, they addressed that in Civil War. So that's why I love, like, the Captain America saga, because they keep on addressing all these things that kind of, like, logically should be addressed. Speaking of that, let's start off with the characters, because this is the most important part of the story in my opinion. So Falcon, yeah, I really love what they did with Falcon and Winter Soldier, yeah, but let's talk about Falcon first, because how Falcon is, I'm not going to try and hint, I'm going to try and hint, but not go too into spoilers, but basically what it is that how does a black man take up the shield of Captain America, which is basically a white man's shield, and how the world perceives Captain America as, you know, the white, blonde hair, blue eyes guys coming to save the day, the American way, like this, that. How does a black man perceive that? And I understand why he gives up the shield. He's like, man, this is America that has always been discriminatory towards black people. Why should I pick up a shield that is basically predominantly a white shield? Like, you know what I mean? And the way Marvel addresses this, right? This is where I have to give props to Marvel and to Disney, because the way they address this, right? This could have been two things. One, just corny as hell. Like, it could have been flipping corny. It would have been like, really, you're forcing race into this? Two, right, it's actually a bit controversial to even talk about, because let's be real, this is an ongoing problem in our world, especially in America right here. Can black people do the same, have the same opportunities, the same things as a white person? No. So I love the fact that they addressed it, and I love the fact they addressed it well, especially to do with Falcon and understanding him as a black man, and why he doesn't take the shield, and why he's like, I don't know about this whole Captain America thing, and his journey on trying to understand if he should be Captain America or not. I love it a lot. And even the way they resolve things, like, it's really good. And why I'm shocked the most is because when they sprinkled it a bit in episode 1 and 2, I was like, oh, that's cool. They're sprinkling in the race stuff. It's not corny, but it makes sense and it's logical. That I like the sprinkles they're putting in the MCU. I didn't think it would be a big thing in this show, and I'm really glad it is, because it shows that Disney and Marvel are aware of the times, and they're telling a story that kind of would be realistic, if that makes sense. Like, all the stuff that happens to, I'm not going to spoil anything, but all the stuff that happens to black characters in this show, basically, yeah, let's say that. All the stuff that happens to black characters in the show, it is so realistic if that was the world we lived in right now. Like, it's so realistic. Anyway, I loved it. Disney, keep doing what you're doing, especially the Isaiah Bradley stuff. Damn, let me not even get started on Isaiah Bradley. Bro, that was probably some of the best stuff in that show as well. Oh my god. And not even just him, right? Let's get on to the Winter Soldier, because the Winter Soldier, you know that he's been brainwashed, he's been doing some bad stuff. Like, he's come, like, he's gotten his life a bit back on track, but not fully back on track. Seeing him go through the motions of, like, reducing the Winter Soldier, trying to become Bucky Barnes again, trying to atone for his sins, is actually really, like, understandable, and it actually is a bit, like, painful sometimes, because you're seeing Bucky, like, Bucky didn't want to do everything he did, he was controlled, but it's him that did it, and it's so unfortunate. And seeing him go through that journey, I think it's the perfect, like, conclusion to what we've been building up from since Winter Soldier. So I people will probably say First Avenger, but let's be real, it's Winter Soldier that changed him completely. Like, First Avenger, he was just happy Bucky, he was having fun, like, you know, yeah, man, I'm Bucky. But now, god damn, like, he's been through the motions, man. Other characters, Isaiah Bradley, his whole story, fantastic. Well acted by the actor, by the way, as well. I love the stuff with Sam and his family members as well. Like, I thought that would be corny, but it's not. It was actually kind of interesting seeing him, like, how an Avenger is in real life. Like, you know, when you're not Avengering, what are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? So that was really interesting to see him and his family stuff. Also, Baron Zemo, right? Out of Winter Soldier, Civil War, sorry. I thought he was great, right? But I thought, because he did the job, that's why I thought he was great. But other than that, I thought, he's okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I understood his motivations, but I was just like, man, he's okay. But the personality he shows in this show, fire, man. Baron Zemo became one of my favorites, man. He's so fire. He's just I love how true to his guns he is, and he always explains why he's doing all this ideologic, like, why his ideology is like that. And I'm like, damn, Baron Zemo, you're kind of cool, you know. Then also there's Sharon Carter. Sharon Carter is interesting, even though I feel like I wish we saw more of her in the show, but what she has and what she goes through and what she's doing is pretty cool. So that's interesting. Obviously, Sam's sister is awesome. The Flag Smashers. Okay, the Flag Smashers, right? Why I like the Flag Smashers, like Falcon says in the show, is that you understand why they're doing what they're doing. Like, it's bad, yeah, because what you're doing, it's like a Killmonger. Killmonger is the same as Killmonger. Killmonger is like, all right, I get what you're doing, why you're doing what you're doing. But man, you're killing people. So I mean, and that's pretty much the same with the Flag Smashers. I think Carly is an interesting character. I thought at times she was a little bit too, not patriotic, but what's the word? Like, she was for her cause, and I get it, but I don't know, there was something a little bit too much of it. Like, you know what I mean? Like she was too, not serious, but I can't think of the word at the top of my head. But I like Carly. I like the character. I understand what she's doing. Fine. It's not her as a villain. I just thought maybe, I don't know, maybe be a bit more strategic. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I'll come up with the word in the comments maybe. I don't know. Also, there's more. There's this character called John Walker. I'm not going to try to spoil episode 1 just in case you haven't watched Falcon and Winter Soldier. But I really like his development because people all over the internet were all like, oh man, I hate this John Walker dude. Like, bro, it kind of reminds me of Gabby from Attack on Titan. It's basically like, all right, we don't like the person because they're doing something what they did or doing, or they're just wrong. But I understand why John Walker is the way he is. Like, I understand it. I get it. Like, why he's doing what he's doing. And yet again, he's another character that I love their journey as well. Even though at first I was like, man, I hate you. But I fully got behind what he was doing. Like, I got it. I understood it. And I really like the actor, I think it's Wyatt Russell who played him. He killed it. Other than that, all the surprises are pretty cool as well. I kind of wish there was a bit more of a surprise at the end, but this is for the future of MCU. They're just teasing a bunch of stuff now. It's when they go later, they'll start like proper pumping out stuff. And I'm really, really hyped to see how big this world is about to be. Because, man, based on WandaVision and Falcon Winter Soldier alone, this world is about to be crazy. I really hope there's a season 2 of this, by the way. Oh, I've just talked about characters. The plot is good, right? The plot is good, obviously. It's really good because I already told you, like, you know, you get why they're doing what they're doing. That's basically what a whole lot of this show is. It's like, every time somebody's doing something, I'm not like, man, why are you doing this? This is stupid. This makes no sense. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Like, you know, I get it. I understand why you're doing that. So that's pretty much what the whole plot is, without me spoiling it. And especially with the Flag Smashers, I'm like, all right, yeah, fair enough. I get why you're doing that. Music is obviously fire. I'm glad they brought back, I believe it's Henry Jackman. I think they brought back Henry Jackman from I know he was in Winter Soldier. I think he was in Civil War as well. As the person who did the music. I'm so glad they brought him back because it just felt like a Captain America movie, but as a TV show, if that makes sense. Then also the action's awesome. Some of the scenes are pretty fire, let me not lie. For TV, they are top tier fire. And other than that, I just flipping love this show. I thought it was definitely part, like, you could tell that this is that part of that Captain America saga, because yet again, the Captain America saga, it's the best saga in MCU. People will probably say, nah, not Avengers. I definitely say it's Captain America. It holds up that whole saga really, really well. The stories they tell in this show is really, really well done. I love what they did, but especially with the characters and also with the development. Like, that's the thing that shocked me the most, because WandaVision was told in such a secluded place with its own story, its own mysteries and all that. And I thought, okay, that's really cool, but how do we go back to MCU, like the world of the MCU? How are you going to tell me a flipping good story in the world of the MCU? And Falcon and Winter Soldier told me that they could do it. They could do it very well. Like, we're good on the Disney Plus shows. I'm going to give Falcon and the Winter Soldier, originally I was going to give it an 8.5, but I'm gonna give it a 9. It was incredible. It was incredible. Like, everything about it was awesome, and I really can't wait for more from the MCU. I hope that they could keep this standard up for the Captain America saga. I hope we get season 2, or at least a movie, one of them, of these characters back together. But man, the future is so bright for the MCU. So thank you very much for watching the non-spoiler section of this review. I'm going to go into the spoilers now, but just in case you're leaving, did you like Falcon and Winter Soldier? Did you not like it? Let me know in the comment section. I'm open to discussion. Thank you very much for watching again. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel for more on pop culture and entertainment. Have a great day, stay safe, and I will see you soon, or I'll see you in the spoiler section. All right, let's talk spoilers. So, Man, John Walker as Captain America, man, like that was a very interesting premise. I really liked it because at first when I saw like another white dude as Captain America, I was like, man, what is this knockoff Captain America doing here? Like, you know what I mean? Like everyone's cracking jokes saying he looked like the guy from Up and all that. But man, I have to give credit to Wyatt Russell, man. He killed it as John Walker because seeing another person pick up the shield of Captain America is not an easy thing to do. So that's why I understood why Falcon gave it away straight away, because he had to do that plus being black. Nah, not easy. So I understand why John Walker was the way he was, especially how he was like, I must be Captain America. I've got to do it right. This, that. Like, I fully understood it, especially how it seemed like he was a guy who just wanted to do the right thing. He was a guy who was just a hardworking soldier. Okay, maybe he's done some shady stuff because they did mention it, him and Battlestar. And man, like I fully get why he was going crazy, because picking up Captain America's shield, like I thought, like before this show, obviously picking up Captain America's shield, we all know there's weight, but I didn't think there'll be that much weight. I mean, it's Captain America, yay, another superhero, that's all we need to do. But no, this show showed us there is a flip ton of weight to picking up Captain America's shield. Then, speaking of John Walker, bro, when Battlestar died, oh my god, do you know what it is? When he died, right, and the music just went, I don't know if it went silent, it just went, and then I was just thinking, oh my god. You know how everyone in the room was looking at each other like, whoa, what the F? Like, I was, when I was watching, I was like, oh, someone's gonna die. Like, oh my god, what the hell? Like, I felt that same tension. I didn't think I would get that tension from seeing someone die, but the way they presented it, I was like, bruh. Because we see John Walker go a bit crazier. See, this show does a better job as showing someone going a bit crazier than Game of Thrones Season 8 did. Let's not talk about that right now because I'm going to get mad. But anyway, yeah, because we just see John Walker get crazier and crazier, just like maybe twitching and stuff. He didn't do that. But you know what I mean? Like, that feeling. I just knew he was about to get mad. And when he killed that flag smasher, who said was a Captain America fan, was a kid, and the blood was on the shield, that was like, damn. I did not expect Marvel. Do you know what it is? When he got killed, fine. But the way he got killed, I was like, bro, Marvel? Disney? Bruh, like, I was like, whoa, like, you know what I mean? Obviously, it's not the most violent thing, but still, the way they presented it, I was like, wow, I can smell a little bit of Homelander. But yeah, so yeah, John Walker was pretty awesome. Isaiah Bradley's story, Isaiah Bradley's story was so deep, because when he said, the fact that he basically did what Captain America did, went and saved prisoners of war, and then got put in jail for 30 years for it, I'm like, man, that sounds about black. Like, that sounds about our struggles, bro. Because I felt it, man, especially as a black person. Yeah, those scenes with Isaiah Bradley, I understand that they were basically meant to enhance the plot that, man, Captain America, are you sure we can get a black Captain America? I get it. But seeing the story of him, it kind of made sense. It's something I could definitely see happen in real life, man. It's definitely see happen in real life. Black men being experimented on, duh. Like, they probably still do that right now. Like, I'm not even surprised. That's why it resonated with me. And the actor who played Isaiah Bradley did a great job of just basically showing us, like, bro, like, this world ain't fair, man. Like, this picking up this Captain America stuff, like, not everybody can be Captain America. So I understood why he was like, man, a black man will never be Captain America. Because look at all the crap he went through. I wouldn't blame him. I would say the same thing. But his story, I loved it. And then, speaking of that, the whole fact that seeing Falcon turn into Captain America, man, even at the end credits, when they showed Captain America and the Winter Soldier and the credits, I actually almost cried. Like, that shit, sorry, I swore, but that was so deep, man. That was so good. And then even the fact that the way Falcon looks as Captain America, I love the fact he keeps his wings, but he has the Captain America shield. He blends both because he doesn't take the Super Soldier Serum. He says, okay, I'm not going to take Super Soldier Serum. I'm not going to be Steve Rogers. He's going to be his own guy. And I love it. And it made sense why Falcon was chosen to be the new Captain America, because when you see the scene when Falcon is talking to Carly and he's trying to resonate with her, that's something that Cap would do. Cap wouldn't just throw a shield and be like, man, Carly's the bad guy. I mean, he probably could sometimes, but most times he'd be like, let's talk about this. Let's try and understand what's going on. And that's what I like more. I like it when a hero, right? There's some villain, like maybe because I'm a My Hero fan, I like it when heroes just talk to the villains to at least understand what's going on. And that's what people don't do, even in real life. Just talk to someone to understand why they're doing what they're doing. Like, people don't ask questions. People just assume things. And that's what they showed in the show. Like, look at how John Walker was just like, screw Carly, we're gonna kill her and take her down. She's the enemy, America. But Falcon was like, wait a minute, but do we know why she's doing what she's doing? I mean, she seems like she's trying to unite people. Let's try and talk to her and understand why she's doing what she's doing. And Carly almost went down that route of being saved, even though unfortunately she got killed because Sharon Carter is the power broker, bro. Who did not expect that? I expected that, let me not lie. Everyone expected that. Maybe because we just didn't smell the power broker for a while and we were like, Sharon's looking kind of powerful here. And especially in, I don't know which episode it was. I think it was episode 5 when she was talking to someone. I was like, Sharon, you're kind of looking powerful around here. So Sharon is the power broker. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I'm hyped for it because Emily Van Camp could probably kill it as a bad guy. But, and I like the fact that Sharon Carter has a thing to do. Like, she was just the love interest of Cap. Now she has a thing to do. So that's why I like it. But it's interesting that Peggy Carter's niece is now a villain. You know what I mean? Like, Peggy Carter's niece. Interesting. Like, that's why I'm excited to see how it goes, but it's very, very interesting. And I hope MCU has some cool ideas. I mean, tell me if it's in the comments in the comics that Peggy Carter is a bad guy, because no, Peggy Carter, what's her thing? Sharon Carter is the power broker bad guy in the comics, because it doesn't seem like it. Maybe it's just an MCU thing, but oh well. As long as they tell it well, I can't really complain. But yeah, everyone saw that she was the power broker. Let's be real. And the fact that I didn't mention this in my spoiler-free stuff because it was a big spoiler. The Wakandans are back, and I love the fact they're back, because how can Zemo kill T'Chaka and be free? Like, you know what I mean? How could he be walking free and the Wakandans don't do anything about it? I don't blame Ayo, them lot, for being like, man, this is the guy that killed our previous king. Like, Wakandans take no they don't joke about, man. Look at how they were hunting Claw, bro. Like, Claw, man, I love the fact that they were back. And it made sense why they were back, because Bucky was in Wakanda and we needed to see more about why, like, what happened in Wakanda, and seeing him like remove the codes to activate the Winter Soldier. Well, seeing the codes be removed or he be freed from that was pretty cool as well. Very interesting. That scene was actually pretty emotional too. And seeing the fact that the Wakandans were there, even though they were kind of there to kind of push the plot a bit. Let me not lie. Like, the whole to show that John Walker can get his butt whooped by anybody, even though, come on, like, losing to the Dora Milaje, it's not a bad thing. Like, look at them, they're kind of strong still. Like, they beat a lot of people in hand-to-hand combat. It's the Wakandans, bro. Like, it's not a big thing to lose to them, let's be real. Like, but when that Dora Milaje kicked the shield and picked it up, by the way, fire. Like, I had to mention that was fire. Anyway, we move. So the Dora Milaje being there was pretty interesting. I like their story. It's interesting that they didn't kill Zemo. Maybe because they just thought, man, do you know what? Even though we're invading jurisdictions, let's just put him back in jail. As long as he's in jail, we're cool. Because to be fair, it's not like they were killing him in jail anyway. So maybe that's why. But that was very interesting. I hope we see more of Wakandans soon. Even though there is going to be a Disney Plus Wakandan show, so we are going to see more of them. I've gone on a lot. Is there anything else I missed? The fact that Rhodey came in for a bit, really interesting. That was pretty cool as well. And the fact that I can't remember it fully, but I remember when he was talking about why did he give up the shield. It was good that Rhodey was the one that talked to him, because at least they could both understand, like, man, black man with a white man's world, like, we get why he put down the shield. What else? Other than that, I think. Oh, right. One last thing. What was her name again? Val or Valentine de Fontaine something. I don't know. Anyway, Val, right? Don't get at me. I haven't read the comics. That's why. This is one thing. I wish I read the comics more when I was younger. But anyway, Val, right? Val, right? When I saw Julia Louise DeFroist, I think that's how you say her name, come up the screen, I was like, who? I was like, who are you playing? Because this is a multi-Emmy award-winning actress, right? So I was like, damn, she's playing someone big. who is this woman? Like, I was just like, what is going on? And when she said her name, I was like, it's time to go on fandom. It's time to go on Twitter to find out who the hell this person is. It's the same as Agatha Harkness. I was just like, all right, it's time to go on Twitter. It's time to go on fandom. And what does this set up? Because obviously, John Walker's US agent now, right? So from what I understand, US agent is like an anti-hero in the comics or something like that. Was a former Captain America, kind of like that in the comics. So what are they setting up? Because what people are saying is that they're setting up the Thunderbolts. And I guess the Thunderbolts are either two things. I'm trying to understand which one. Either a villain organization, or B, an anti-hero organization. I don't know which one. Well, not anti-hero. They do hero work, but they do it kind of dirty. One of those. And it would be cool if we had an MCU-type Suicide Squad. That would be pretty awesome. Let me not lie to you. But anyway, so it's setting up one of those, and I don't know which one it is. Either way, I think it's going to be answered in the Secret Invasion stuff with Nick Fury, because it seems like Val in the comics has a relationship with Nick Fury, so I can't wait to see both of them interact and to see like why Val is doing what she's doing. I hope we get it sooner than later. I want that to be done quick, and I'm happy that John Walker stayed alive. I didn't want him to get killed because, man, he's not a bad guy. He's just unfortunate. That's what I say. But anyway, that's pretty much it for my spoiler stuff of Captain America. Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Oh yeah, one last thing. Black Falcon. That Black Falcon joke was so funny. I was like, when he goes to that black boy and he goes, "Oh, what are you, Black Falcon?" He's like, "What are you, black kid?" Like, bro, I love that because it's true. Like, we black people, we always like to associate something black. Oh, you're the black something, and I'm like, man, just be something. You know what I mean? But anyway, thank you very much for watching this spoiler ramble. This spoiler review of Falcon and Winter Soldier. That's Captain America and Winter Soldier now. Bro, Falcon as Captain America is such a joy, man. It's such a joy. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please, if you liked Captain America and the Winter Soldier, let me know in the comment section. I'm open to discussion. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Stay safe. Like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. And I've got a Mortal Kombat review coming out. Don't know when. Probably today. And have a great day. All right. See you soon.